So the other nations, they're going to have employment.
That's right.
They're going to be
so
servants.
You're basically saying that the Israelites are a
Elite nation of people.
Think about it. Like everybody that's on that 12 tribes of Israel, all those people do the most work in this country.
Bring it
That's
out.
it.
That's why we're the highest, because we do the most out of everybody.
That's it.
So you're
When we
just
talk about
trying to
salvation.
you're trying to get this nation to understand their importance. In
Yes.
this lifetime.
Yes.
Sounds right.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
All praise to the Most High. That's 100% right. Now here's the thing.
This a vision we all read like Martin dreams. We fight demons and blast heathen.
Are the other nations, gonna get the kingdom? Watch this, Isaiah 14. So here's the role. Here's the role, Melissa. Here's the thing. When it comes to salvation, you gotta be saved from something.
Right.
Or you're gonna be saved some. If this house, if this building is burning down, and the people inside are in danger, you got some people. For us, would we need to be saved?
No, because we're on the outside.
Right.
Yeah.
We're not in immediate danger.
Right.
So likewise, for the nation of Israel, we are in. I'm gonna liken it to being inside that burning building. We're the only people in the burning building. Why do the people on the outside of the building need to be saved? When we talk about sin, yes, all nations, the commandments are for everybody. Thou shalt not kill, everybody. But there was one nation of people that was commanded not only to teach everybody else. God said there's one nation of people that if you don't keep it, I'm going to judge you.
Right.
I'm going to put the curses on you.
Yeah.
Come on.
Psalms chapter 147 and verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel.
His statutes and his judgments unto Israel. All nations didn't go into slavery. Yes, murder is in the world. Yes, adultery is in the world. All nations committed. Not all nations went into slavery.
Right.
Not all nations were sold as slaves. Not all nations had their land stolen. Because of it. Come on.
He had his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation.
He hath not dealt so with all nations.
And as for his judgments,
and as for the judgments of God,
they have not known them.
The other nations don't know the judgments of God.
That's
why they walk around with Starbucks and everything's good. And
I agree. Yes. But that doesn't mean that we don't.
Go back where we was at. Isaiah 14.
They need to be saved even more because they're completely unaware.
Even more than the people that had their land that are on reservations.
You're not understanding what I'm saying.
I don't. Come on.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1.
Here's their role. When we talk about salvation, there's gonna be just like there's a hierarchy in America. When Christ makes his second return, there's gonna be a hierarchy in the earth then.
Right. That's right.
Here's the hierarchy.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel.
And will yet do what?
Choose Israel, and set them in their own land. And the
set them in their own land, because the white folks that's over there now in Israel, they're not the real Jews.
That's right.
Come on. They're not God's people.
And the strangers shall be joined with them.
Those strangers of the other nations will be joined with us in the kingdom when we go back to our homeland, Israel. Come on.
And they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
They shall cleave to the house of Jacob. Come on.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place. And the house of Israel shall possess them.
For what?
In the land of the Lord, for servants and handmaids.
So the other nations, they gonna have employment.
That's right.
They're
Yeah.
going to be
So you're
servants.
basically saying that the Israelites are a elite.
Elite nation of people. Yes.
And that they
Think about it. Look. Those are all people. All those people do blue collar work. Think about it. Like everybody that's on that the 12 tribes of Israel, all those people do the most work in this country.
Bring it
That's
out.
it.
That's why we're the highest, because we do the most out of everybody.
That's it.
Oh my God.
We built the White House, but we don't live in
I'm
it.
not disagreeing
We the
with any of
cooks. So then when we talk,
I'm-
so again, when we
Again,
talk about
representation.
salvation,
So you're
When we
just
talk about
trying to
salvation.
you're trying to get this nation to understand their importance
Yes.
in
Yes.
this lifetime.
Yes.
Yes.
And that they need to be more than what everybody else is saying
Yes.
is
What's
okay
the-
or what's the norm or what's
Yes.
whatever. They need to rise and
Yes.
be the elite nation that they are.
yes.
Okay, I can agree with you.
All praise to the Most High.
Thank
Yes,
Don't
right.
disagree on
All
that.
praise to the Most High.
But I do believe
Uh-huh.
that
Everybody should have a chance.
yes, there is still salvation for all because God, like you said, He made Adam and Eve.
Uh-huh.
Everybody did stem from one, which is God.
Okay, so let's do this because we're going to end it on this, Matthew 26. Here's what I encourage you to do. Don't take my word for it. Don't take nobody else's word for
Take
it.
his
You
word.
go and you do the research yourself. We have classes free 3 times a day. No, it's more than 3 times a day.
All day.
10,
All
15,
day.
all day, every day. When we go through the scriptures, we bring out the history. It's much more history
Oh, no,
than what
I'm
we
sure,
have right
I'm
here.
sure.
So I don't take my word for it. You go and do the research yourself. Because when we talk about salvation, when the Bible talks about salvation, it's always been for one nation of people. Our job from the beginning was to teach all the
But
other
every
nations.
And then we got
Then
took-
yes.
Then we got taken.
Yes,
Right.
But our job was to teach the other nations so
Uh-huh.
that they can follow that and do that as well, so
Right.
they can also be saved. We're supposed to lead them to be saved, to have salvation, not to not have salvation.
Okay. So
That's what I'm
so
saying.
that's what you gotta reform your mind to when it comes to the salvation part.
No, I don't. No,
You don't?
no. I'm saying I'm not
Uh-huh.
disagreeing with you. I'm saying that if we're the elite nation,
Uh-huh.
our job is to lead the other nations to salvation. Our job
They're
is
going,
to
but, and we're going to lead them. We read that in Isaiah 14. We're going to lead them. They're-
At some
they're-
point in time.
Right.
We don't know exactly when that will be.
No,
but we
I
have to have
understand
faith that
that.
we
Right.
will lead them into salvation.
But what I'm
and
saying is
guidance of the Lord.
us being the elite nation. It's not
Uh-huh.
our job to kind of like I don't want to say discredit, but like to not lead them. That's not our job either. Our job as the elite nation is to
be a role
teach,
model to
yes, to teach them how to have salvation.
Right. That's what Christ said in Matthew 5. Let your light so shine before me.
Because
So that's what we do. So that's what we do. But at the end of the day, what we're doing the same thing that Christ came to do.
And so the
He
thing-
came for the lost sheep
yes,
of the
but-
house
but-
of Israel.
That's
and
right.
That's what we came for.
That's right.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.